friends, it's me, Elizabeth. Okay, today is Bid Dust Adieu Day. Do you guys get it? Nobody gets it when I say it. I thought it was really clever, but nobody seems to get it. Goodbye, dust. Goodbye, dust. I have too much dust in my house. I don't know if you guys have too much dust in your house, but we have a construction project happening in our basement. And my bedroom, which is where we are right now, is the dust room. Do you guys have the dust room in your house? The one room that all of the dust ends up in from the whole house? In my house, that is my bedroom, okay? So we just did a drywall project, and now we're doing a pallet wall, and so like there's a saw in my basement. Like it's a dust disaster. Now, before you guys judge me too hard, I have known for about 2 weeks that I needed to make this video. So I have not dusted in a hot minute, and you guys are gonna get my best, like, quick, simple, get the dust out video. You guys ready? All right, number 1 is gonna be your dust mitt. The dust mitt is your best dusting friend. Okay, you guys, get a little static going in it by rubbing it together. I do love to use 2. I just couldn't find my other one this morning. And, all right, I've got a little static charge in it. You guys, dust has a negative charge. So when I get a little positive charge going here, I'm ready to dust. So you guys, are you ready for this? It's gonna be pretty embarrassing. I don't need your judgments, okay? This has not been dusted in a minute. Can you guys see how I'm able to just grab all of that dust? Can you see it? Isn't that amazing? Like this. I'm gonna take the phone, just gonna grab that. I'm gonna come here, lift this up, and grab all of that dust out of my line and into my dust mitt. Guys, and it stays here really good. What I'm not gonna see is a lot of a dust cloud. Doesn't really happen with the dust mitt, so your surfaces stay dusted forever. Guys, this, I don't even know the last time this was dusted. This is intense. Whoa, whoa. Okay. You guys see that? Holy cow. You can't just get the edge of that? Just the very edge? Look, guys, this is crazy. Ah, so dusty. Holy cow. Okay. All right, so that's your dust mitt. That's gonna be, like I said, we always say, like, 1 is great, like 2 is better, because then you have both hands and you can just grab things and go. I can pick my pictures up right off the wall. Do love that. Dusting apparatus number 2. This is your wand, okay? I remember the first time I heard somebody say, this is like your magic wand. I thought that is so lame. This is the last thing I would want for a magic wand. But after, 14 years of home ownership, I will say that I am more inclined to want this as a magic wand than ever. So again, I can get a little static charge in here by using my rubber brush. I can just kind of fluff it up a bit and get a little static charge going. And I'm gonna bring you guys over and show you how awesome this is on the baseboard. So guys, my floor is really dusty too. Remember that I knew I was doing a demo. All right, can we come in really tight for this so we can see it good? Ready? I can just walk through. Can you guys see that? Watch, ready? And grab all the dust off the baseboards. Just easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's awesome. Okay, here, maybe this one. Maybe, can you see this one? Let me see. And it's clean. Lovely, lovely. Okay, got more uses for this guy though. Watch this. So once a year, guys, I'm not like some kind of clean freak, okay? Once a year, I like to do my walls. Okay, guys, so your mop system has a telescopic handle, and I have all the allergies, right? So I like to once a year get all of the pollen off of my walls. So I go through, our mop has a locking system here, you guys. So when you lock this in place, the swivel is off. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna lock that so my swivel's off, and I am gonna get my walls. This is literally just gonna take me just a second to come up here and get all the pollen off the walls with this nice big mop pad so that it's not floating around. I got a little cobweb there. So it's not floating all around my house for the next few months. I want it out, okay? So that just takes a second. Literally, I can do all the walls in here in under a minute. But what's really great about your mop system, oh, I can't unclick this one. Guys, I grabbed the wrong mop. This one has my little extension on it, but I can't. Can I unclick it? Maybe I can. Okay, I'm lying. I can unclick it. No, I can't. This one has the screw in it. Shoot. Okay, well, what I wanted to show you was how this can also hook into your mop, right? Oh, it's got my hair all over it and everything now. Can bend it to the shape of your fan. Check this out, you guys. and get all of the dust. Even when you're doing the one over your bed, you're gonna be able to grab all of that dust. It's not gonna rain down all over the bed. Look at that, you guys. It's not raining on me, it's not raining on my bed. It is all in my wand. So, I love this tool. Again, this is gonna be super quick. It's not gonna throw the dust all up in the air the way that other dusting things do. It's gonna grab it all so it doesn't just resettle and everything's dusty again in 2 seconds, right? Because we all hate that. Look at all of that dust, you guys. I'm not sneezing, it's not in my eyes. Love it. I love it, okay? Oh, all right, let's see. What else do we have? The floors. Ready? All right, you guys, just want to say one more time. I purposely left this mess. All right, I've got my lock on. I'm gonna turn my lock off so it swivels again. Oh, there we go. You want to make your mop mouth height when you're mopping. When your mop is mouth height, it is literally ergonomic for your body. All right, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna flap my extra end up so I get against the baseboard there, and I'm gonna come through and I'm gonna get all this dust and what looks to be a lot of my own hair. There's a little bead there, got a dead bug. You guys see that? And it's gonna cling in my mop right here, right? I can come back and get this. And then what I would do, you guys, to get this all out of my mop is I would take it outside, use my rubber brush, and just brush all of this dust right out. You guys see how quickly that just grabbed up all of the dust from my floor though? See one little spot that I could get a little bit better right here. Here we go. And that's that, you guys. So again, the whole room is only gonna take me maybe a minute dust mopping. I can go super, super quick and not have the dust go all back up in the air. This is gonna be true for all of your Norwex, your dust mitt, your wand, and your mop. They grab those teeny tiny microfibers, grab and hold the dust in a way that you can't get with that like Swiffery thing or whatever, you know, that I used to have before. So it doesn't all end up in the air. And you guys, it is super sunlit in here. Like there is not dust floating around me, like at all. So, all right, so we did our dust mitt, we did our wand, we did our floors, okay? Getting, literally, you can see how I could probably in under 5 minutes, I could get all of the dust out of my house, out of my bedroom. You know, quickly surfaces with the dust mitt, higher surfaces with the wand, and then my floors with the mop, and the walls super fast too. So it's super, super fast. When we tell you guys that you're gonna cut your cleaning time literally in half with Norwex, like, I mean it, like that's real. Okay, now a couple more things. If you are dust sensitive, I am super dust sensitive. You guys will notice though that I am okay right now. This is a miracle that is only allowable because of the Norwex mattress cleaner. Okay guys, this is a product I personally live and die by. When people ask me if there was just one Norwex product that you could never live without, it's a very hard answer. Okay guys, all the things I've showed so far would be very hard for me to live without. However, it would be this. This is my final answer. Okay, Norwex has a whole cutting edge line of enzyme cleaners. The mattress cleaner is my favorite thing in our whole catalog. It is a living enzyme, okay? Living enzymes, you can design them to have different purposes. In our bodies, our enzymes break down our food smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until we can get like the nutrients out at that molecular level. Same thing happens with the Norwex mattress cleaner. This particular enzyme is designed to break down dead dust mites, dust mite fecal matter. Do you guys know what dust mite poops 20 times a day? It's disgusting. Let's see, dead dust mites, dust mite fecal matter, pollen, pet dander, dust itself, dead skin cells, body oils, sweat, urine, and vomit, okay? All those 10 organic materials get broken down by this. What happens is the enzymes break it down and down and down until literally all that's left is CO2 and H2O, essentially air and water, and it just evaporates. So once a season, okay, you guys, once a season, I use this product. I do for a queen bed, you do 8 sprays. I do my duvet. I do the quilts in my house that I don't like to launder very frequently. I do 2 sprays per pillow. I do our carpets. I do our curtains. I do our couches. I do the throw pillows. I do the kids' stuffed animals. All of these things get mattress cleanered once a season. Guys, here's the real deal with allergies. Okay, you are talking to somebody who used to be like known as a sneezer. During this video with dust in the room, I would have just not been able to even get through it. I would have just sneezed and sneezed and sneezed. And only my oldest child is like old enough at this point to remember how much I truly used to sneeze. Talking a lot, okay? I had all the grandma tissues stuffed in every like little crevice around because I just always needed a tissue. It was terrible because I was allergic to everything. I had all of the environmental allergies, all of the seasons, leaves in the fall, and you know, all of this, right? Pollen in the spring, all the things. I was allergic to cats, I was allergic to dogs, I was allergic to hamsters, I was allergic to people. I was allergic to all of the things. You guys, now I can breathe out of my nose for the first time in my life ever since I started using this product. I take it with me in mini size when I travel, and I use it when I go places. It is like night and day. If we get to a place and I'm too lazy to use it, the next morning I will wake up all stuffy and all upset and with my life all ruined. Okay, the last thing while we're in my bedroom that I want to tell you about, just grab it, is the pillowcases. Okay, of course I have the whole Norwex sheet set, but our pillowcases are amazing, but especially if you are like an allergy sufferer, guys, that tiny little microfiber, first of all, they feel like butter. Okay, it is the most luxurious textile I have literally ever owned in my entire life. We probably had the sheets for a year. One morning, my husband wakes up and he goes, "Do you tell everybody about these sheets? Because they're that good." Like, I know. But right now we're just gonna talk about the pillowcases. Put your toe in first and try the pillowcases, okay? With the pillowcase, first of all, it doesn't give you bedhead. It doesn't ruffle your hair because the fibers are so tiny. Like, I don't know if your grandma ever told you should sleep on a silk pillowcase. It's because cotton fibers have a lot of drag and friction on your skin. They give you wrinkles. This is actually a fact. They actually promote wrinkling on your face. And a silk pillowcase won't. So think a million times smaller than the fiber of silk is our Norwex microfiber pillowcases, right? So reduces wrinkles and friction on your skin, reduces bedhead, but also, you guys, if you're going to bed with pollen in your hair, if you're a real allergy sufferer, I know that you know what I'm talking about with the pollen in the hair. You know, they say like wash your hair before bed or, you know, whatever. But with this, it's going to grab that pollen off of you and again, not release it. So it's going to lock it in your pillowcase and then it self-purifies every day. So there's no bacteria and things. You guys know a regular pillowcase has like as much bacteria as your toilet bowl and more. Okay, so those are a few of my favorites for today. Now I have a secret question for you. Secret question is, I just want you to guess and we'll tell you the answer later. How many toxins do you guys think are in your average dust, in an average home in the dust? How many toxins do you think are there? Guys, it's gonna blow your mind. It's crazy how toxic dust really is.